and it's good to be back. I am your musical barista, Rod the Magnificent, back with another episode of Coffee and Beats. And I know it's been a while since I've been behind a mic, so bear with me. I'm a little rusty, so if I mess up a couple of words, please forgive me. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me for a few minutes to talk about some music. So I'm glad you're here. And before I get into what I have to talk about with music, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the bell for notifications, and share this with your loved ones. Only loved ones that care about music, only loved ones that care about Coffee and Beats, not loved ones that aren't familiar with this platform, but people who appreciate music. It will only help the algorithm, and it will only help the progress of Coffee and Beats. Also, I have a new Patreon page, so hit that description box below. You'll see my new Patreon account. There I will be posting a lot of exclusive interviews, a lot of album reviews that I will not feature on YouTube. There are a lot of albums that I need to catch up on. You will get a lot of those episodes in the Patreon, so go ahead, hit that follow button. And I also have another platform that you can get access to my mixtapes to, but I will not reveal that just yet. Keep watching. I will reveal that at the end of the show. But now that you're here, I don't have any coffee recommendations. I'm starting off a little slow right now since I'm back on the mic, and I'm only gonna focus on one particular album. Keep watching. More episodes to come with some coffee recommendations. I've been checking a lot of different flavors out, a couple of coffee companies that I would like to promote to on this platform as well. So stay tuned for that if you are a coffee lover. But let's get right into it. Let's talk about
Willow.
Yes, and I'm not talking about the movie Willow. I'm talking about the beloved daughter of the one and only Will Smith. Yes, Willow Smith is back with another album. This is her 6th studio album. And upon the album release, she dropped her first single and video for a lot of the music heads out there, Symptoms of Life, which raised a lot of eyebrows amongst music fans who noticed a drastic change in her sound, departing from that post-punk image that she's been displaying over the last few years, in particular starting with that 2021 release that she came out with, Lately I Feel Everything. And now here we are with Empathogen. And here Willow sits us down and talks to us with 12 tracks clocking in at around 32 minutes. Now, before I listened to this project, I did check out her Tiny Desk that she did a couple of weeks ago. She did a Tiny Desk performance promoting this album, which also had a lot of people heads turning towards her direction. You know, she started off with this new sound, this new crossover sound, and a lot of the people in the alternative R&B crowd started turning their heads. People who are fans of the likes of a Solange are looking at her like, wow, who is this? And then the album cover for the project dropped, and it's like very similar to something Solange would do. Basically, a lot of people that haven't been paying attention to Willow's career, as I mentioned, this is her 6th album, but you have a lot of fans saying,
I'm here since the Whip My Hair days.
I didn't know she was still making music. And here we go, 6 albums later from Whip My Hair, which honestly Whip My Hair was just a single. I don't think she really dropped an album for that particular song, but correct me in the comment section below. Now, if you've been following Willow's discography very closely, she has leaped and bounced off many different genres throughout her musical career, as if she was playing a game of Super Mario Brothers. However, I think with Empathogen, she's found her sound and style that she feels comfortable with. She sings and glides her way through all of these tracks as if someone was writing in cursive writing. And the album is also instrumentally chaotic at times, with some of the musical interludes. For example, the interlude No Words 1 and 2, which feels like a garage band track, almost as if Willow is checking on the band to make sure that all the instruments are tight and ready to go for the next songs. Pretty good showing vocally from Willow here, especially with songs like Big Feelings, where she sticks the landing very nicely at the end of the album. Glamorous production, a very thunderous delivery. I don't know if she was yodeling or trying to yodel, but just a lot of up and down. There's a lot of that going on with this album. So if you notice this being a pattern throughout the record, well, this is the sound that Willow is making her signature mark. You see that in Pain for Fun, which is assisted by the legend St. Vincent, where Willow holds her own and flows beautifully through the chorus with chemistry from the two that is uncanny. The opening track, Home, is also an excellent introduction to what we are going to be expecting with this record. Jon Batiste kills it on the piano solo that he does mid-track. And my only knock on this album is the abrupt endings to some of the songs and the interludes that kind of left me feeling a little bit left with a lot to desire. In some pockets of the album, her vocals can get a little bit overwhelming. There are some times where you could tell she's really trying to find catchy indie-like moments in songs, but sometimes they just fall flat. But there are other really good songs, such as I Know That Face, Between I and She. Also like the very energetic track Run, has a very thunderous delivery and she instantly grabs your attention with the intensity of this track. Yes, it's got kind of an offbeat flow, but I really like it. I really dig it. As far as the production goes, she went with an all-female band. As you can see during her Tiny Desk, they're very solid. You can see the chemistry between all of them. All in all, I really enjoyed this album by Willow. It's definitely a coming of age project. Hopefully she keeps surprising us with more innovative moves moving forward with other different projects. I like that she's bouncing around different genres trying to find her sound, but I think she finally found it with this one. And then, do I think it's the best project of the year? No, not by any means. As you will see as you follow many different episodes of Coffee and Beats, there are a lot of really good albums that have came out in 2024. It's been a very strong year for 2024, so I really don't see this project scratching the surface of my top 25 list towards the end of the year. But Willow, if you're listening, I really like this project. I give it a 7.75 out of 10. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Keep up the good work. Before I get out of here, I have a few other albums that I would like to recommend, but I didn't have time to review, so here they are. I hope you checked out all those ratings for all those albums, and check it out if you haven't listened to them yet. Listen to them and come back in the comment section and tell me how you feel about them. I would like to hear your thoughts on it. If you check the description box below, I also have another page that I have been working on, and I have joined with the group Buy Me a Coffee. It's similar to Patreon, but on this one is more audio friendly, and so there I will be dropping my new mixtapes that has made Coffee and Beats what it is. I just dropped a new mixtape, and the name of that mixtape is called Writers Unblock Volume 3. Can't wait for you to check that out. I think you will enjoy it. It has a very chill vibe to it, and I mixed it myself, so please do yourself a favor, listen to that. Go support me on Buy Me a Coffee and also on Patreon as well. Those are the platforms where I will be moving forward posting a lot of content on, so be on the lookout. Go follow me on those platforms, and you're going to get plenty of Coffee and Beats that you've been missing for quite some time. I am your musical barista, Rod the Magnificent. When it comes to coffee, when it comes to music, stay grounded for life. I will see you on the next one. Peace.